What's going on, everybody? Jonathan Rayne here from Passion Built. Today's video is brought to you by motopartsource.com, your online source for high quality used parts for your first or second generation Suzuki SV650. Let's get today's video started. So right now I am currently in the process of breaking down this 2001 Suzuki SV650S. Today's video I'm going to be showing you how to remove your entire rear tail section all together in one piece. To get to this, we're going to have to remove a couple things along the way, such as the plastic frame covers, the main seat, the passenger seat, and the passenger grab handle. It's a super simple task that can be done at home with basic hand tools, so without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, to get started with the removal process, we're going to start out by removing the passenger rear seat, the plastic frame cover, and the driver main seat as well. Once these three components are removed, we'll have all the access we need to all the bolts and hardware that are holding the rear tail section in place. So let's get those things out of the way. Alrighty, so once we get to the point where we have the frame covers, main seat, passenger seat removed, we're about halfway there. Now we got to remove this grab handle, which only has two bolts holding it down, these two Phillips, and these two Phillips. Once we remove those four Phillips, we'll have two more Phillips to remove as well, and that will help us to undo this cable so we can fish that out of there, and super simple. So let's get that done. So now that we have the 6 big Phillips heads out of the way, we're gonna go ahead and remove this seat latch cable, and then we're gonna remove these two smaller Phillips heads. So to remove the seat latch cable, you're just gonna apply a little bit of pressure to this plastic grommet right here. It's gonna allow it to pop out, and then you could just swing the cable around and work it around that little opening right there so you can get it out all the way. So let's do that. So with the passenger seat latch out of the way, we can easily fish out the passenger seat latch cable, and then we will easily be able to lift up the rear tail section once all the rest of the hardware is out. So right now we only got, I believe, 4 more bolts left, which includes these two Phillips heads that are a little bit smaller than the rest of the Phillips heads that we just undid, so you're gonna have to change up screwdrivers. And then I believe we have 2 more small Phillips heads on the underside of this as well. Once those 4 are done, this whole tail section will lift right up, and we will be finished up with this job. So let's get to it. Alrighty guys, home stretch. 2 more screws remaining. Like I said, these screws are hidden underneath the rear tail section of the bike. I got a light mounted underneath there so I can show you guys exactly where those screws are located, and we can get those off, and then we'll be able to get the rest of this the rear tail section off. So let's get to it. So getting underneath the rear of the bike, you're gonna see that you have 1 Phillips head screw hidden over here, and then 1 more Phillips head screw hidden right over here. Once these 2 screws have been removed, the entire tail section will be ready to get removed. So let's get them out of there. Alrighty, the time has finally come where we can go ahead and remove these fairings from this bike. So all the hardware has been removed. However, these fairings are still somewhat held in place. There are these little alignment dowels that are underneath the fairings and the plastics that hold it and align it in place, so you can go ahead and just bolt your hardware in without it really moving too much. So what I like to do is start on one corner, work my way completely around, and just basically like nudge the plastics off of everything so it all just comes off in one piece and I don't damage any of the plastic. So let's get to that, and this piece will lift right off. And that is how you remove your rear fairings from your 1999 to 2002 Suzuki SV650. Once you remove your rear fairing assembly from the bike, you'll have complete access to your rear subframe and all of the components that bolt up to it. thank you so much for watching today's video. If you guys like this video, please smash that thumbs up button and also hit that subscribe button to stay tuned for future SV650 related content. I'm currently working on a backlog for my new business, motopartsource.com. If you haven't checked that out already, please give it a look as well. Until the next video, I'll see you guys then. Peace.